flaky with everyday gourmet. So one of my favorite side dishes slash like bar food is Mexican street corn or elote. It's so good. If you haven't noticed, I've done regular Mexican street corn, like on the cob, like traditional style. I've done a dip, and now I'm gonna do a soup because why not? It's summer, we got corn, it's gonna be so good. I'll show you exactly how to do it. All right, so in here, I have 7 ears of corn. I'm just gonna do one more right here. So what I like to do is I like to just put it in a bowl. Let's cut it right in here. Because if not, if you put it on a plate, these things are gonna go everywhere. All right, so in the meantime, I'm also heating up about 3 tablespoons of butter and like a tablespoon of oil. Just using grapeseed oil. All right, perfect. Set this aside. And I diced up 1 small, actually medium-sized yellow onion. And I also have 1 jalapeno here that I'm gonna do pretty small. I went ahead and cut out the majority of the seeds and ribs because I am using ancho chili powder, and that has a nice spice to it, so I don't want this too spicy. I just want the flavor of that beautiful jalapeno in here. All right, so chop this up nicely. Chop it up pretty small. And then I am going to add all of this right into our hot Dutch oven here. You could use a big sauce pot if you have that. I have it on medium-high heat here. Thank you. I'm gonna do that. Let this sweat for a second. All right, so it's been there for like a minute. So now I'm gonna add all of our beautiful corn kernels right in here. Now, I am very much an advocate of using fresh ingredients. So if it's not corn season, don't make this. You know, use what's in season. Because this, you cannot replicate with frozen corn. I'm sorry, you just can't. It's impossible. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna let this cook for a minute. A nice little pinch of some sea salt here. All right, that corn cooking nicely. I love the smell of sauteed corn. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna save a little bit of this, mostly for garnish. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I just think it looks pretty sprinkled on the top there. All right, so I have about 5, 6 cloves of garlic here. Like this. So, just want to cook this until you really smell that fragrant corn smell. I mean, garlic smell, excuse me. So much corn. It smells amazing. All right, a little pinch of salt. Nice crack of pepper here. I'm gonna add a little bit of ground cumin. Let's see here. I'm gonna do, let's say, this little sprinkles like that. This is like it for me right now. It smells so good. And then some ancho chili powder. If you can't find ancho, you can use a little bit of cayenne and chili. I'm gonna do like a half a teaspoon. I don't want it too spicy, and plus I'm gonna sprinkle some on the top. All right, so then I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of flour in here. Kind of coat this up, and I'm gonna let this flour, very important when you're doing any kind of roux or flour mixture in a soup, very, very important, you cook out that raw flour taste. Because trust me, you can tell the difference if you're having a soup and it tastes like raw flour. I'll just cook for like a minute. Perfect. So, you want to make sure that you stir this often. You don't want it scalding on the bottom there and burning that flour. All right, 4 cups chicken broth, chicken stock right in here. Obviously, the better ingredients you use, the tastier it is. So I like to use a good quality. Chicken stock here. Beautiful. So I'm gonna let this cook with actually a few of the cobs because there's so much flavor in these beautiful cobs here. So I'm gonna let like 4 simmer in here. All right, so we're gonna let this cook for about 20 minutes or so. Simmering for about 20 minutes. So all I'm gonna do, remove these beautiful cobs. Perfect. It smells so good in here, mind you. So what I'm gonna do, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. I don't know, I like the mixture of creamy and chunky at the same time. So I am basically gonna puree about half of this. About half. Looks like that. So I'm gonna put my lid on here. Oops. All right. Just gonna puree this and then I'm gonna pour it right back in. So I'm just gonna pour this right back in here. Beautiful. Oh, hello. Look at that, creamy. Get a little chunky. Also going to add about a half a cup of sour cream right in there. Just kind of mix this around. This is gonna give it that nice, luscious, creamy deliciousness. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm also gonna put some fresh lime juice in here. I'm just gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do a half of one right now. Gotta season a little bit more, some salt, some pepper. All right, so I'm just gonna let this cook for another like 2-3 minutes and then I'll show you how I serve it up. Yum. This is, I tried it. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, so good. Look at that, I'm gonna put some of that in there. Size a little bit. Oh yes. And then, I'm gonna do some more of that corn mixture. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do some queso fresco or cotija cheese, whatever you can get. But this is, you have to have this, for sure. It's what Mexican street corn's all about. It's this beautiful, white, fresh cheese. Just put that on there, put a good amount of that. I'm gonna put some cilantro on here. Some of this. Then you gotta also, I'm gonna put just a few jalapenos, because I like a little jalapeno in there. Not too much, just a little bit. And you gotta have some more ancho chili. And ta-da! You have Mexican street corn soup. Can't wait to try it. Let's put that on there. Woo! So, I'm like so excited for the soup. I've already had half of it. Not gonna lie. As soon as I took a picture, I was like, eating it because it was so good, packed with flavor, everything you're gonna love for summer. So there you have my Mexican street corn soup. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to Everyday Gourmet with Blakely for more delicious recipe videos.